Yo,
What up? What up? What up?
back at it again. Super Bowl Eve. Super Bowl Eve.
Super Bowl Eve, bro. Hey, who would ever thought we would be here right now?
What, like?
I feel like the football season went like that, bro.
Yeah, it always does, though. It always does. Like, that's another
Bro,
reason
listen,
why.
this past off season was the worst for me. I don't know if it's because I'm getting older and I'm just more impatient, but this off season wait like the 6 months, I was like, what am I gonna do with my life, bro?
I mean, and let me tell you, I feel like this off season is gonna be even worse, at least for me, because, like, I'm gonna look forward to the season so much because of the collegiate side of it.
Right.
So I'm gonna be like, damn, dog, I gotta wait all this time. And not
Well, at least the collegiate side, they start what 2 weeks prior, right?
Yeah, it's still the same shit, bro. It's still it's still 7 months, bro. We gotta wait 7 months. But that's one of the big reasons why football is one of the reasons why it's the most popular sport, because the season's only around for 4 months and you got 8 months of off season. Basketball, hockey, and baseball, it's like 8 months in, only 4 months out. So
and you get like baseball, hockey, and basketball, you get like 1,000 games per season.
Right, exactly. Every day, is a game. Football, I mean, it's just once a week. But now, we're about to head into the dog days of I guess sports. Well, I guess the dog days are really like June and July, when there's really nothing going on. Like, you ain't got nothing basketball, no football, no nothing. So
Yep.
But yeah, man. I mean, listen, it's gonna get worse because you're not getting younger, so you're gonna get more impatient. More.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm gonna start going watching reruns.
Oh my god, I've done that a bunch of times. Like, I catch myself.
I'm gonna watch tape, bro. I'm gonna on all the whoever draft picks we get, and I'm just gonna become analytical on the off season.
Yeah. I've done that. You know how many times I'll catch myself in April and May, and I'm like watching clips. It's like, oh, bro, what am I doing, bro? I look like a loser.
Yeah.
I'll be like fiending this shit, but man, it is what it is. Hey, by the way, is it okay over there now? Is it still like 9 degrees, 10 degrees?
Dog, it's been so yesterday. Yesterday, I mean, it's been kind of like fluctuating, but it hasn't been like in the 20s anymore. Yesterday, here in town where I'm at, it was about 30, but the sun comes out quicker now. So
that's
about 9 a.m. Yeah, it's like fresh, I should say. It's like fresh.
Bro, it was in the 30s, low 30s down here. We hit like an all-time record low. Everybody was freaking out down here. Iguanas were.
Bro, I was watching news clips where, bro, they were asking for y'all folks to come bring the iguanas.
Yeah. There was, bro. It was, to me, that was the coldest I've ever felt in Miami in my whole life. It was at one point it was 28 degrees with the wind chill. That's cold.
Yeah,
that is cold.
Hell yeah, that is.
That is fucking cold. So, but it warmed up a little bit now. So
I feel like it's colder. For y'all, like the cities that are like coastal, because y'all got that ocean breeze. Y'all got that ocean breeze that comes in.
Yeah, when it gets cold, like you feel that more like in your bones because it's humid down here. And just because people think when it gets cold, the humidity goes away. No, it doesn't. It doesn't go away. It just it affects it even more, So it does. When it gets really cold, you feel that shit in your bones because of the humidity and, like you said, the ocean. So
yeah.
But that was everybody's weather update, by the way. So I hope you guys tuned in for that.
That was y'all weather update for Texas and Florida.
For Texas and Florida, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, listen, I think we got a big game tomorrow. I mean, at least that's what everybody calls it. I'm sorry, spoiler alert, guys. I'm not too excited about the Super Bowl, but let me not be a Debbie Downer. Let me not be a Debbie Downer.
I don't know many folks that are. To be quite honest with you, I don't know many folks that are excited. I feel like there's more folks excited to watch Bad Bunny than to watch the damn Super Bowl.
Yeah. By the way, I'm not. I'm boycotting the halftime show. Again, Listen, we're not a political show. We're not a political show. I understand that, but if you know, I'm you know, I'll be going outside pouring another drink. You know, sparking.
I'm just not honestly, to be real with you, like halftime shows I never really got into them. The one that I watched,
the best one was the one that I was at your crib. Remember? I mean, and we were biased about it because we grew up with 50 Cent. Remember the 50 Cent one?
Oh, that's right. Remember
that one? Right. We were, you know, I remember me and you and Damaris, my cousin. For those that don't know, that's his wife. My cousin, bro. We were like jamming, and then remember, like our parents and shit were like
what's
they didn't understand this. We're like, listen, we grew up with shit. You didn't, but to me, that was the best one.
Yeah. I forgot about that one, but like the other one that I was like, you know, like I was like excited to watch was like Rihanna, but you know,
I was too because you know, I love Rihanna. That's
she sings great.
Yeah, exactly.
She's a great singer.
She sings great. I mean, listen, that's my wife.
But I'm not she just don't know it. I'm not a Bad Bunny guy. I don't even know. I'll be real with you, like I don't know his songs or what he's. I don't know.
I mean, you know, obviously down here, he's more prevalent, obviously.
Right.
You know,
right.
When I don't listen, I'm not into that music. Reggaeton.
He's Puerto Rican, right?
He's Puerto Rican. Yeah, he's Puerto Rican.
What music does he sing? It's not reggaeton, is it?
Oh, yes, yeah.
Is it? Oh,
yeah.
All right.
It's So, like I said, I'm not into that music. I'm not into his music. You know, obviously I hear it a lot when I go out because I'm in Miami.
Sure.
That's, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm just not. But it more like it's not about his music because whatever the music's the music. I've watched a lot of halftime shows.
Sure. Yeah.
I feel like, you know, lately it's just been like these people are coming into the Super Bowl like trying to like spew a political way.
Yeah.
And whether
the Super Bowl halftime show has turned into that.
It's turned into that, and it's not about being pro right or pro left. I don't want to see none of this shit, bro. It's a Super Bowl, man. Just perform. That's
for folks like us that are like sports fans and fans of this sport. Man, I just want to see football. Like, that's all I want to see. But
you know, if the halftime show is great, okay, that's a plus. But what I don't want to see, like, I just want to see like entertainment, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I think that's probably when I'll go. You know, restroom break, and I'm gonna probably go get a beer run.
Yeah, no beer. Listen, beer run, restroom break, go outside. You know, for those who, you know, smoke a cigar, for those who do, light up a black and mild, whatever you want to do, because that's what I'll be doing. Because I feel like Homeboy's gonna be doing some, you know, some shit that, you know, has to do with that, you know, on a political front. And like, I just don't want to see all that shit. So
to each their own. That's how we see it. To each their own. If y'all like that stuff, watch the show. If you don't like that stuff, don't watch the show.
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, getting back to what I was saying was like, I don't feel like the hype for the Super Bowl is there because of the teams. I mean, you got Drake May and you got Sam Darnold, bro. Like, I mean, hats off to him for making it, but damn.
Again, for the casual fans, right? You know, for the casual fans, this is gonna be one of the least like Super Bowls that they're gonna be into. Because this league is very quarterback driven. And who do you got? Yeah. You got Sam Darnold, you got Drake May. I mean, let's be honest, these are not household names. You know,
they're not household names. They don't put up big numbers. They're not flashy. Right. They're not your elite top quarterbacks. You know, if we're just calling a spade and we're keeping it in the book, both these teams made it this far because of their defenses.
Yeah. Now, but Seattle's a wagon, dog. Seattle's a wagon. Seattle's got a good offense. That I will say.
Jackson Smith and Jigba. Okay,
Seattle's got an offense. Seattle's got an offense. But the reason why I'm not excited about the Super Bowl, to be honest, I think it's going to be a blowout. I just think it's going to be a blowout.
Who?
Seattle. I think it's going to be
Seattle.
Like
I think.
It's going to be like 35-10. It's going to be like 35-10. It's going to be a blowout.
I think so too. If I'm just being honest with you, I'm right there with you, bro. Like, it's just. I don't know. It pains me a little bit, just a little bit pains me because DeMarcus Lawrence is with the fucking Seattle Seahawks.
No, that's true.
Listen, I want to clear this up real quick.
Yes, please do. Please do.
I'm going to clear this up because there's a lot of folks on my TikTok. I made a TikTok about this, and I've just been getting smashed by these people, right?
Pause.
Sorry. I haven't drank my whole coffee yet. Anyways, bro, listen. I don't have beef with the fact that DeMarcus Lawrence left. I don't. This is a business. I understand that. The man took more money. The fact of the matter is, Jerry Jones paid or was going to pay him a lot of money. He decided that, or he wasn't going to pay him what he thought he was worth, right? But it was still top dollar. He just wanted more. So the whole thing with the business side of it, I understand. I get it. It happens every day. Look at, fucking Myles Garrett, right? He chose the money over the winning. It happens every day. My problem with DeMarcus Lawrence is the way he went about it, and it started off season after we got demolished by Green Bay. This motherfucker went on First Take back when Molly was with First Take.
Yeah, your girl.
He went on First Take, and they started talking to him and asked him, what happened? And this dude said, we were tired.
Yeah, I remember that.
In the wild card game?
Yeah.
Are you serious? So that's where it started for me, right? That for me, I'm like, you're not a leader, bro. Like, at that point in time, Micah Parsons wasn't the leader of the team because he was still young and up and coming. It was DeMarcus Lawrence. DeMarcus Lawrence is what was left of the original Hot Boys from, the Dallas Cowboys, and he was supposed to take that ring. But anyway, so when he got up out of there, he gets to Seattle, and they start interviewing him and doing questions and shit like that. And this dude says, I love Dallas, but I knew I wasn't going to win there, so I had to leave. Right, and that's what everybody's focusing on because look at the man now.
Yeah.
However, this is before Micah Parsons got traded, by the way. Parsons.
This was right.
Micah Parsons retweeted that and said, "This is some clown shit behavior." And then DeMarcus Lawrence responded to him and said, call it clown shit all you want, but the truth is the truth. And he said, maybe if you were more focused on winning and not your podcast, I would have stayed. Okay. That's the problem that I have.
Why? Go ahead.
Because you can't say, Micah Parsons, if you would have been more into it, if you would have been more locked in with the team, I would have stayed. And if you were focused on winning, I would have stayed. Bitch, DeMarcus Lawrence was with the Dallas Cowboys for 11 seasons. He's part of the no winning. He's the one that said I was tired. How come he couldn't step it up? Why was he waiting for Micah Parsons to step it up? He was part of the fact that we didn't win. He's part of the fact that we only have two playoff wins in Dak Prescott's tenure. He's part of the fact that we got blown out by Green Bay. He was there. He's part of the no winning. So he doesn't take accountability. He blamed Micah Parsons for it.
I mean, look, I real quick, I'll say the whole thing. He said, "Oh, maybe if you stay off your podcast, I would have stayed." That's bullshit. He was going to leave anyways. He was just shooting back at Micah. But
yeah, I got that.
The point about Micah staying the fuck out the podcast. Remember, I told you that is true.
Yeah.
But I will say though, is DeMarcus Lawrence was he lying though?
Nah, but that's where I'm twofold with it, right? That's where I'm saying like the business side of it, cool. Go get what you want, right? Cool. I'm happy the fact that you are accomplishing something that you set out to accomplish, right? He's there. He's playing the Super Bowl. They're probably going to win one. But the fact that he said that you should have focused more on winning and I would have stayed. That puts all the blame on Micah Parsons and not DeMarcus Lawrence.
No,
because if we go look at DeMarcus Lawrence playoff stats,
they're a lot better.
It's not good.
Oh, it's not.
It's not good. No, fuck no, it's not. So he didn't show up either. So take some accountability. And then saying that we're tired. Like I'm tired with these former fucking Dallas Cowboys players that leave and now want to talk shit. Now want to say all of a sudden, every game that you play in Dallas feels like a Super Bowl and there's so much pressure on you. Shut the fuck up. Like, you weren't saying that when you were making money here in Dallas. And when you live in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, your dollar goes a lot further than it does living in Seattle.
Oh, yeah. I mean, shit.
Than it does living in Green Bay. Like, come on.
There's no state taxes in Texas, right?
No state taxes.
Okay, just like down here. Okay. So, yeah.
And we don't have a mansion tax either.
Mansion tax? What the hell is that?
California got a mansion tax. If you have a mansion, you get taxed like another 1% or some shit like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that. I gotta look that up. Maybe Florida. I don't know if Florida's got that. I would assume not, but
I doubt it, Doug.
yeah, exactly. That sounds like a very blue state kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, anyways, but look, dog. I get what you're saying about the whole DeMarcus Lawrence thing, and let's be real, bro. You got a lot of passion for your team, and when somebody steps out of pocket on the Cowboys, you don't like it, and listen, there's nothing wrong with that. Like this man right here to the left of me or to the right of me, I don't know whoever's watching, I don't know what side you're looking at, but this man to the right or left of me, he will feel some type of way if you talk shit about his squad. Like he will. That's why he's laughing right now. Like he like that star on his head. Like the times that I've trolled him, he's like have told me like we've got into it, and he's like, "Yo,
homie, don't play that shit."
Like, look, like don't shut the fuck up or shut the fuck up. and for those who don't know, like this man right here, we're like so opposite, but also like very similar in a lot of things. So I know that he don't like that trolling shit. He don't like that plan. So and I do it just to get under his skin.
Yeah. I mean, you do it very fucking well too.
Yeah, and I don't do it as much anymore, but so like this dude right here. So I'm saying all this to say, like, dog, we get it. Like when it comes to that star, you're passionate. You don't want to hear no shit about, your squad and your head, which it should. That the shield or the star that still holds weight. Like when you're playing for the Cowboys, you're not playing for. It's like you're playing for the Yankees, the Lakers. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like the Montreal Canadiens, like the biggest and brightest team. So I get that, and DeMarcus Lawrence, you felt like he was out of pocket for what he was saying. In some ways, I could see, but obviously as an outsider, I'm like, but homeboy was right. So
I mean, just to keep it like I said, just keep it a buck. Yeah, I mean, he was right. The Dallas Cowboys, during his time, well, for the past 30 years, haven't done shit. But for his time that he's been with the Cowboys, we've been, I don't want to say close. We've been on the path, maybe once or twice, and we just couldn't get it done, right?
Right. There's been a couple times.
Yeah, there's been a couple times. And what is he right? Clearly so, because he's playing in the Super Bowl and the Dallas Cowboys are not, right?
Yeah, and he said that I couldn't win a Super Bowl. I mean, look, he's right now, but what I will say, if he does have a lot of love for Dallas, he probably should just,
that's my kind of. I just don't like the generation of today where it's like when you break up with your ex and you're gonna go on Facebook and you're just gonna talk shit about him.
Yeah.
For what? Yeah. No, you already got someone else, right? You left. You got someone else now. Y'all are having a good life. Everything's good over here, but you're still talking shit about what good does that do? Like that's just how I feel about it.
Yeah, I mean, and also too, refresh my memory that he was being interviewed, right? He was being interviewed by somebody
in Seattle.
Okay.
Well,
okay.
Which part? Which part?
The part that he talked about, I'll never win a Super Bowl. In Dallas.
Yes, that was one of his when he got to his first practice in Seattle.
Okay. So yeah, I think that's what I remember. And he probably was asked the question, and of course he could have said, look, I spent 11 years in Dallas. And he still to this day says how much he loves Dallas. He really does. But he could have just said, look, it was 11 great years. I had to move on. It is what it is. I got mad love for them. Go Hawks. So
right.
So he didn't do that, and he said that. But either way, they are in the Super Bowl, and I saw your little banner or our banner, Super Bowl predictions, and I guess if you let's just get into the Super Bowl, because I feel like this one's not going to be a doozy. So, what's your thoughts on this? Let's
yeah, man. I think not only does to your point about Seattle's offense, they have the ability to hit that explosive play. With Jackson Smith and Jigma, who this season was the best wide receiver. Wide
He's
receiver. That's coming from me, who has CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens on our team. Jackson Smith and Jigba was doing it by himself out there in Seattle.
Pretty much.
But because they got the ability to hit that explosive play, and they got the defense. Their defense has been traveling this entire time.
Their defense is probably number 2 next to Houston, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, I would agree. 1 or 2, however you want to flip it.
However you want to flip it.
That's how they are. But I think that defense is going to be too much for old Drake May, because Drake May, as good as he's been this season, he gets flustered a lot, and sometimes he can't.
Well, he's a young player. Yeah. He's a young player. But no, go ahead.
Yeah, so with all that shit being said, I think it's gonna be a semi blowout. It's not gonna be like a 30-point blow. It's not gonna be like 36-3. I don't think it is.
I think it is.
I have it a little higher. I have it like a 37-14, which is still a blowout.
It's a blowout.
It's still a blowout.
But it's like your average blowout. It's not like a complete blowout,
right? And I think the mid to end of third quarter is gonna be where they just run off with it. I think the first half is gonna be close. It always, when you got two defenses like this, it's gonna be close. You're filling each other out. Pause. But when you got the explosiveness that fucking Seattle has, I think you're just gonna run away with it. I don't think Stephon Diggs is is gonna be the X factor for the fucking Patriots.
No, I know that he not talking about his personal life because homeboy is a wreck, but he's played very good this year. Yeah, I was kind of surprised. I thought he was done for, and he's been a leader on that team, for the Patriots.
Yeah, he's been like your what do you call it in baseball? Like a pitch hitter or some shit like that. When they come off the bench.
A relief pitcher.
Yeah, that's what Stephon did. He's not your every down bell cow fucking receiver.
He's not, but I saw a stat where when Drake May throws to him, it's number 1 in the league that the most. Okay, let me see if I can say this right. The highest percentages of catches that he catches from Drake May is the highest in the NFL. Does that make sense, guys, or no?
Interesting.
Like what I'm saying is that when he gets targeted, like 80% of the targets get caught. That's the highest in the league. So he, I get what you're saying. He's actually kind of become a leader on that team. And that's crazy to say that.
Which is surprising.
Crazy to say that when you have that last like the Chase brothers to call him a leader, it's like, whoa, what are you doing? But he has. He has. So shout out to him. Shout out to him and Cardi B. Listen, bro. I just, I think it's gonna be a blowout. It's gonna be an old-fashioned blowout. I kind of hope I'm wrong because I want to see a good game. Because I really don't have a dog in the fight. And people are saying, "Oh my God," but you hate the Patriots, and I go, "Yeah, but I just this is a little different. Like the Patriots are kind of like on a Cinderella run. Like they weren't supposed to be there. It wasn't like the evil empire of Brady going there every year. Like it wasn't like that. So I just it feels a little different to me. Obviously, I'm a Dolphin fan, so I would never root for the Patriots. But I'm rooting for a good game. But I just don't see it. I don't see it. I think Seattle's offense is going to be the difference because they got Jigba, but you got to realize too they got Shaheed, whatever his name is.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about
him. They got Cooper Kupp too. Cooper Kupp has been kind of like played like a Diggs role, like a leader, veteran.
Shout out to Cooper Kupp for going back to the Super Bowl.
I know,
with a different team after beating the team that he came from.
Right. Yeah. So homeboy wins the Super Bowl, leaves, beats his former team, and says, "Hey, by the way, I'm going to the Super Bowl. Catch all."
Yeah, I'll send y'all a postcard.
Yeah. Shout out to him. Shout out to him. So, Seattle just got a lot of weapons on the offensive side. And because I think their offense is good. Now the defense is where they're at, but their offense and the Patriots offense, I just think that the combination of Seattle's defense is going to fluster Drake May, and I just don't think the Patriots offense is that good. Now I know they're like number 2 in scoring offense, but the Patriots had a very easy schedule this year, and I'm not a schedule guy, you know that, but
you're not.
If you look at the quarterbacks and the coaches that they played, I think like 11 of the coaches that they played are either fired or got fired. So, and the quarterbacks again.
There's only one caveat to that, and that's Buffalo, right? I don't think.
Okay, they beat them once.
I don't think Buffalo should have. Yeah, but I'm saying that's a good win though.
No, I'm not saying that they had no great wins. I think that was the only good win. I think that was the only good win in the regular season. Again, I'm not talking shit about them. I just, if you really look at their schedules, like one of the easiest schedules in like NFL history.
Yeah, no, it was. Yeah, it was.
Now and then you get to the playoffs, and then Justin Herbert wets the bed, which is an annual thing for him. His sheets are yellow from how much he wets the bed. CJ Stroud.
I think he has one of those waterproof beds now.
I mean, shit. At this point, he's got to. At this point, he might as well just hit up the Pens company. So he just wear them all fucking. Yeah. No, but he only needs them like around December and January.
Yeah, it's a seasonal thing.
It's a seasonal thing for him. He tends to like wet the bed a lot, and so. And then you had CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud just forgot to play football that day. I don't know what happened with him.
Dog, he's been in his head this whole fucking season, dog.
Dude, that game was the worst game he's played by far. And again, it looked like he forgot how to play football.
I think it was the worst game played by a quarterback in the playoffs.
For sure this year, and
bad.
Maybe in the last 10. So you got Mr. Depends, you got Mr. Stroud that forgot how to play football, and then you have Jarrett Stidham, backup quarterback, in a fucking blizzard. A blizzard.
I think we can all agree that if Bo Nix was playing, they wouldn't be here.
Yeah, Denver would be in the Super Bowl. I believe so. But now I will say, on the flip side, because listen, I'm a fair guy. I am a fair man. I like to both sides of the coin. They did go against some hellacious defenses. That I will give them in the playoffs.
That's true.
They did. They went against Chargers defense is nothing to sneeze at. Houston is probably in my opinion, the best in the league.
Right.
Denver is either 2 or 3 or 4, whatever you want to, how you want to categorize it. And they're going up against another top 5 defense. So to their defense, they have played some.
I think this is going to be the best all around team to play.
Oh my God, 100%. Yeah. Like that's not even up for debate. I mean, they are running into a team that is very complete. The Chargers were not complete. Houston was not complete.
Yep.
Denver, like I said, they were on a backup quarterback in a snowstorm. So they're facing a super complete team, and I just think that they're gonna feel it. And I would say, bro, it's gonna be like 35-10, bro, some shit like that.
Think so? That's not too far from me. I was saying 37-14, not too far.
I mean, it might, and I'm giving them 10 to be, but it's probably gonna be like, I think they're gonna probably score 10 because like at the end they'll score it. But it's 30.
You think it's going to be a trash time score?
Or trash time score? What do you mean by that? Like
they're already down 30 points, but they end up getting a fucking touchdown. And
yes, no, 30. I do think that. Yeah, I think so. I think they're going to score like a touchdown and a field goal in trash time. Yeah, So it might be like, you know what? It might be like 30, 35 to like.
So you got it a fucking blowout then. Don't even show up.
Yeah, I do. I just if I'm looking at it from obviously, I got no dog in the fight. I really don't care who wins, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't really give a shit. Obviously, I don't want the Patriots to win because they'll be like, But aside from that, I really don't care. So from the outside,
shout out to all the bandwagon fans, the Chiefs bandwagons, the Eagles bandwagons. That are now back to their original bandwagon team, the New England Patriots. Shout out to them.
No, yeah. Shout out to everybody out there. You know, all the bandwagons. Listen, you know, hey, we spread love on this show, so we got love for all y'all. I mean, y'all still
listen.
You
know, y'all are sports fans too.
Yeah. God loves you.
Yeah.
God loves you.
Bless y'all's hearts.
Bless y'all's heart. Yeah. But anyways, yeah. There's those Patriots fans are coming back in the wit, and
I know they are. I know. Now all of a sudden, I see Patriots fans. I'm just like, damn.
Yeah. I mean, shit, bro. There was a dude that I saw at some local bar that I go to from time to time, which I don't go that much, but I didn't see Homeboy in 5 years. All of a sudden, they're back in the Super Bowl. I see Homeboy with a Patriots, you know, and he's always been a Patriots fan, but for 5 years I didn't see Homeboy. All of a sudden, he comes, you know, with his Patriots gear. Oh yeah, we're back in the Super Bowl. I go, okay, bro. All right, cool.
Listen, these fans don't even know that there's an E on the end of May's fucking name. They think it's just M-A-Y.
M-A-Y. Gay for May. Oh my God. So anyways, to get back to what I was saying, yeah, I don't think it's gonna be a close contest. I mean, and a part of me hopes I'm wrong, because I would love to see a great game, right?
I agree. If it turns out to be a close game, then I'm just like, all right, cool. That's a bonus, right? I don't see it, dog.
Yeah, I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it. But look, hey, one thing, you know, when whoever's the underdog, you know, don't let that dog bite you. You know, I mean, if they keep it close, I will say one thing. There is keys to victory for the Patriots. I'm not going to say this is not undoable or it can never happen. You know, no, I'm not going to say that. There's keys to this. And you know what the key is? You need to pressure Sam Darnold.
Yeah, he needs to get pressure.
Because
exactly.
If you start pressuring Sam Darnold and you fluster him, then that's when things can go south.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to slander Sam Darnold because I was proven wrong, I think, with about 95% of the population. We don't trust Sam Darnold. Well, guess what, motherfucker? I think you got to start trusting Sam Darnold, because look what he did. He just got to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
He's got one more.
And he single-handedly, like who did they beat?
Bro, they beat the Rams, dog. They beat the Rams, and he
before who did the Rams play? Who did they play before the Rams?
They smacked up San Fran. It was like 41 to 6.
That's right. So I don't know which. I think it was the Rams game where he single-handedly, like,
bro, he had like 300 and something yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions.
Yeah.
Like, no, he balled.
I wasn't a believer, or I'm still not a believer, but I wasn't. My eyes didn't open to Sam Darnold until I saw that game, and I was like, "Oh, whoa."
Yeah, no,
the guy seems to be comfortable here.
Yeah, and you know what? Now that we're talking about this, let's kind of pivot to this conversation, because I feel like this is going to be a new way of how teams approach things. Because let's be real, Sam Darnold is not elite, but he's a hell of a quarterback. He is a hell of a quarterback. So I think there's a formula now in the NFL where let's build up the team and let's get a top 10 type quarterback, and we can win with.
Yeah.
The Eagles did it last year. They built up the trenches, and they won with Jalen Hurts. And Jalen Hurts is mid comes. He ain't shit.
Right.
He's just a regular passer. Sam Darnold's better than Jalen Hurts as a passer. But my point is that maybe the NFL, because this is a copycat league, right? Maybe teams are going to pivot from like, yo, you know what? Maybe we don't need the elite, because look, Josh Allen is elite. Burrow is elite. What are they doing? Nothing, because their teams are asking them to do everything, and they can't. One of them can't stay on the field. The other one just, he's Superman, but damn, dog, he can't do everything. Yeah. So this might be like a new, not a new era, but you know what I mean.
It could be, but I mean, also too, those teams that have this quarterback that's not elite quarterback, and they're building up around him, also have a fucking top 5 defense.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You if I'm a GM, and again, my team is a team that just hired a new GM. My hope for him is build the trenches, dog. Build the defense. Why are you going to draft a quarterback when you have no offensive line and get him killed? Does that make any sense?
Cincinnati.
No. Cincinnati. What's homeboy's name? It was his brother. The guy who played for the fucking Saints, but not him. His brother. Derek Carr. Brother, David Carr. I stand on this. David Carr was a hell of a quarterback. He just got fucking sacked like 80 times or
for Houston
like every single year for Houston when they were in expansion team, and it broke him. Andrew Luck. And Andrew Luck was another quarterback that was a hell of a quarterback, and it broke him because there was no O-line, there was no protection. So, like drafting a quarterback and having no offensive line and no team around him, what does that really do? I mean, shit, we have the greatest of all time, right? Dan Marino. A lot of people say he's the greatest of all time. Dan Marino never won a ring because Shula was, for some reason, Shula didn't put a defense around him and never put a running game around him, and they put it all on Marino. And look, he was 500 yards every week. And we were close because he was that good, but you still didn't get it done.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So this formula that Seattle is taking, I'm watching it and I love it because it's and the Eagles as well. Build up the team, build up the trenches, and you don't necessarily need the elite of the elite. It's great to have it, but you don't need it. So I think that's a formula that, or a lot of people could take a lesson out of what Seattle has done, is basically what I'm trying to say, and I commend them. And by the way, I know that I'll still say Howie Roseman is the best GM in the NFL, but homeboy in Seattle is blowing smoke up his ass. Pause, because every draft pick that he drafts, he fucking hits.
Right.
Like it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. And I mean, to go to what you were saying real quick, the mindset of these teams, that's the mindset of these GMs. They're the ones building the teams, and they I don't know which seminar they went to or how they came to this idea or concept, but damn, they might be onto something there.
It will, because and I've been saying this forever, and a lot of people, kind of shit on it, and they say, oh no, the quarterback, that's the most important position. While they're not lying, I've been a big proponent of this, and you can attest to this. I have always said, if you have a quarterback, that don't mean anything. You need a team, bro. Football is a fucking team game.
It's the ultimate team sport.
And I will stand on this. The most important position is quarterback, 100%. But the most important aspect of a football team is the trenches. I don't care what anybody tells me. It is the trenches. It's not the quarterback play. Because without the trenches, you don't get good quarterback play. So, yes, I agree. The most important position is quarterback, but trench play will always be the most important factor in football. And these teams are doing it, bro. It's like I said, I just pray and hope my team can do that one day, maybe when I'm 80 years old.
We'll see, dog. We'll see. But hey, listen, now that we're talking about the elite of the elite, brother, what the hell is going on?
Oh my God!
With the Pro Bowl committee and their selections.
No, Hall of Fame. Yeah, the Hall of Fame shit.
The Hall of Fame. The Pro Bowl too. Because listen, why is Shedeur Sanders there? The guy played 7 games and he's 3-4.
I think the Pro Bowl. What I think also too. I think a lot of players are just pulling out. Because
Pro Bowl's got to go, bro. It's
At this point, just making it a kind of like an all-pro thing, like name people that are Pro Bowls and that's it. Like just eradicate the game, because now what is it, like flag football now? I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it either, but I saw some highlights, and I'm just like,
just eradicate the game. It makes no sense.
Defense really couldn't play defense. It's I don't know. If we're having to rely on flag football, like, we should just cancel the whole thing.
Just cancel the game. Just cancel the game. Now, and once upon a time, being called a Pro Bowler meant something.
It meant something.
Not the game itself, but the accolade of and let's be real, Hall of Fame. We'll get into this now. They measure that shit. They look at how many Pro Bowls does he have?
How many Pro Bowls
does he have? You know what I'm saying? Like, they measure that shit. So Shedeur Sanders, now what they can do, which I will say this, that maybe they should do, if you want to keep the game, but do this. If you're a Pro Bowler and you make the first initial team, you are called a Pro Bowler. The people that are replacing them, call them a participant of the Pro Bowler. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because you still establish that this person was a Pro Bowler. This person wasn't a Pro Bowler, but they were a participant of the Pro Bowl.
Right, yeah. Or they could, slap on the way they do with the All Pros, your first team All Pro. second team All Pro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
there's
got. Like, I see what you're saying. There's got to be something to distinguish the actual fucking talent.
Pro bowler, right? If you're a true Pro bowler, or if you're not, because I mean, honestly, to me that still means something when you're a Pro bowler. Not anymore, but when I was a kid coming up, when you were a kid coming up, 4-time Pro bowler, 5-time Pro bowler, that meant a lot. You know,
back when the Pro Bowl was in Hawaii.
Yeah, when it was played after the Super Bowl, remember?
After the Super Bowl?
Yeah, remember when Sean T fucked up the punter?
Oh my God, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like actual football competitors. Yeah. Like no matter what the game is, if I'm strapping on shoulder pads and a helmet, I'm going out there to compete.
And it was like that, but over the years it's gotten worse and worse and worse. And it's kind of like you know what it's like? It's kind of like the NBA playoffs. I'm sorry, not the NBA playoffs, the NBA
All-Star game?
All-Star game as well. It's become a joke. It's just become a joke. So I think they need to eradicate all that shit, but we'll see. But brother, what's up with this Hall of Fame shit though?
Dog, I don't. Oh my God! Like first Bill Belichick, and then Robert Kraft, right? And then the actual honors were announced, and I was expecting Darren Woodson. I know I texted you about this. I was expecting Darren Woodson to get in. Yeah, and he didn't, and I'm like, how the fuck is Darren Woodson not a Hall of Famer? But you put in Adam Vinatieri,
right? Yeah,
like come on, like.
No shot at Adam Vinatieri. He is a Hall of Fame kicker, but
he's a Hall of Fame kicker. But I mean,
you don't put him in over. Yeah,
you got to wait your turn, buddy. Like, and I think I don't know, man.
Yeah, but let's start. Like, for me, real quick. I'll start off on the Bill Belichick thing. I mean, everybody knows I hate the Patriots, and I especially hated them during that time. But to say Bill Belichick is not a first-time Hall of Famer, and I don't even think he's the greatest coach of all time. I don't, and I'm on a small island with that, and I get that. And I can't stand the guy, and I can't stand the Patriots. But to say he's not a first-time Hall of Famer, like obviously there's some bias there. I mean, Bill Belichick is a first. Listen, Bill Belichick would have been a first-time Hall of Famer as a defensive coordinator, let alone a fucking head coach.
Yeah, and so they broke it down to. I saw it on Pat McAfee, and I don't watch Pat McAfee, but I'll get like the clips on YouTube, right? And they broke this down perfectly because they're saying speculation was because of Deflategate, right?
Yeah,
that's the reason why.
Cheating.
But they were like, yeah, exactly. They were like, take away the Deflategate, take that out. He still won 3 Super Bowls after that.
3 Super Bowls, yeah. I think what happened there, brother, is that I think that the committee, again, there's a lot of enviness with Bill Belichick, and let's be real, he treated a lot of people like assholes in the media and the people that are voting.
Right, yeah.
I think they said, you know what, fuck this guy. He cheated. We're gonna put him in timeout for a year. Which I think is just ridiculous. I think it's stupid. Like at that point,
you shouldn't have any bias.
Don't even put him in there. At that point, don't even put him in ever. Then, if you think if you're knocking him for being a cheater, then don't ever vote for him.
Baseball.
Wait, you're gonna put him in timeout for a year? What is that bullshit, bro? Like, it makes no sense to me.
But he wrote to the committee. I don't know if you know this, but they reported on it that he wrote to the committee and he was like. Essentially, I respect what y'all the fact that I'm not in it. Okay, sure. Yeah. But don't ever put me in it ever again. Don't ever consider my name for the Hall. I don't want to be part of the Hall of Fame anymore. He was like, also, Belichick said that. But he goes, also to further that, any of my stuff that I donated to the Hall of Fame, I want it back. He wants his name erased. Yeah.
So he don't even want to be in the Hall of Fame, is what he's saying.
Not anymore.
That's crazy, you know right? What? I can't. Well, no, it's crazy, but I can't really blame Belichick for thinking that. I mean, if Bill Belichick is not a first-time Hall of Famer, then who the fuck is?
Who is exactly? Adam Vinatieri. That's who.
Adam Vinatieri. Okay, Adam Vinatieri. And Robert Kraft, and again, Jerry Jones. Not to knock Jerry Jones, because Jerry Jones has done a lot of great things for the game, and he has been
greatest owner of all time.
You're right. He's. I wouldn't say that, but he's done a lot of great things. But the fact Robert Kraft should have got in before Jerry Jones. Robert Kraft is a better owner than Jerry Jones. Now, if you want to talk about it on the fucking money side, about how he built up the NFL, okay, I'll give you that. But in terms of just the main thing is the main thing, I'm sorry. Do you disagree? Is that why you're laughing? I mean, I don't understand why.
Funny. No, I don't disagree. I feel like
Robert Kraft. Robert Kraft should be in there before Jerry Jones, bro.
Like, I'm laughing because this is a typical Jerry Jones shit, bro. This is
that fucker, bro. He's just. You know what it is?
He's a business guy, bro. Like he knows,
man. What he is that everybody likes Jerry Jones, bro. And in this world and in this life,
it's like Jay-Z. Like Jay-Z said, he's not a businessman. He's a business man.
Man, yeah, exactly. In this life, it's more who likes you and how your personality goes along.
Yeah,
it just does. And let's be real, Jerry Jones he's just. The dude has a great
Robert Kraft tends to rub people the wrong way because Robert Kraft.
Whoa, hold on though. No pun intended, because homeboy was caught in one of those rub potters. I don't know if anybody
was he.
That. You didn't know that?
He was out there with Deshaun Watson.
Dog, he was right. He got caught in South Florida. It was in West Palm Beach. Homeboy was at a happy ending spa. He got You didn't know this, bro? This was like a couple years ago, like 4 or 5 years ago.
No, I didn't know.
So yeah, he rubs people the wrong way, but he obviously likes to get rubbed over there.
He likes to get rubbed the right way.
He likes. He rubs people the wrong way, but he likes to get rubbed the right way.
He likes to get rubbed the right way.
But
I mean, he does though because he doesn't have that charisma, that charismatic, that Jerry Jones has.
He doesn't.
Robert Kraft walks into a room and expects you to just like bow down to him. And the way that he just like presents himself, it's not likable.
And honestly, when he talks, he sounds like kind of a dumbass. Like when he's talking, Jerry Jones just has that. Like when Jerry Jones walks in a room, people are like, oh shit, like he just commands the room.
Listen, that's part of being a businessman.
Jerry Jones. I mean, obviously, he's a lot older now, so he's probably slowed down. But bro, when he first bought the Cowboys, homeboy went into his first press conference and he gravitated that room. Like that's just who Jerry Jones is. And I will still say Jerry Jones, all in all, he's been a hell of an owner.
Yeah,
I mean, you cannot take that away from Jerry Jones.
No, you can't. You can't. And not just for the Cowboys, but for what he's done for the league. There's a lot of you guys out there that don't know the extent of how Jerry Jones has built up the NFL. Y'all have no idea.
The reason why quarterbacks are getting paid $60 million a year, 55, a big part of it has to do with Jerry Jones. Just do your research, watch the documentaries, the TV deals that the NFL is getting now, they dictate them. And once upon a time, it was the other way around. And Jerry Jones changed all that. Again,
Jerry Jones was the one that changed all that shit. Yep.
Yeah. So people who don't know, like, just do your research and look up Jerry Jones and how he helped the NFL. But anyways, I'm not saying Jerry Jones don't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. He does. But Robert Kraft not being in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah. It's one of those, like, if Jerry Jones is in it, Robert Kraft definitely needs to be in it.
He needs to be in it, bro. I mean, he
But again, like I think it's the whole cheating thing. Like I think that's what it comes down to.
Yeah,
but to your point, like what you're saying, it's like if that's the reason why, then don't ever put him in.
Don't ever put him in. Like, what, you're gonna put him in timeout? Like what?
Right. It's like, well, you're not gonna be a first ballot Hall of Famer. However, next year
you're in.
All right, you're in.
And another thing too is like, so let me ask you this question, because I think that the Hall of Fame should come up with, I don't know how they're going to do this, but there's certain names that you say that are just no-brainers. Like, they shouldn't even get a vote. Like Tom Brady, no-brainer. Deion Sanders, no-brainer. Dan Marino, no-brainer. Robert Kraft, no-brainer. Bill Belichick, no-brainer. You get what I'm saying? Like, so on and so forth. Reggie White, no-brainer. Like, there's these certain Lawrence Taylor, no-brainer. There's certain, like, a 2% that they should be exempt of even getting a vote to be voted in. Yeah. Like, they should just be, you know what? You're automatically in.
Automatically,
you're
but listen, it also begs the question of, if Bill Belichick And Robert Kraft.
Tom Brady get in the first time?
Does Tom Brady get a first ballot Hall of Fame?
I think he will. I think he will.
But you can't.
I think he will because I think what they'll say is that, or what they would not say, but what they'll feel is like, oh, Tom Brady, he was part of the team that was cheating, but it was more on a coach level. Tom Brady probably didn't know about it.
Might help him is the Super Bowl with Tampa.
Yeah, no, that too. I mean, again,
he did it without. He was able to do it.
Did it without the Patriots. I mean, Tom Brady has 3 Hall of Fame resumes. If you're looking at it from 01. No. Check this out. From 01,
it's fucking crazy.
From 01 to like 08, he won 3 Super Bowls, went to 4. 09 to like, what was it? 2014, he went to I think 2 Super Bowls, lost them both, but the numbers were just outrageous. Yep. So the first part, his numbers weren't that outrageous, but he won crazy. The middle part of it, numbers were crazy, no Super Bowl. And then the back part of it, from like 14 to like 22, he wins 3 more Super Bowls. Like, think about it. In 7-year stretches, he's got like three Hall of Fame careers. Yeah, it's just crazy how what he's done. But does he get in? I would think he does. I think he does. I don't think they'll punish him.
I would hope he does.
Yeah, I would hope so too, bro. Because if he doesn't get in, then what are we doing? Like, I mean, Tom Brady. I mean, in everybody's eyes, I mean, that's the GOAT, right? That's the greatest player of all time. I mean,
Tom Brady is the bar.
He's the bar. Yeah, he is Michael Jordan. He's Babe Ruth. He's Wayne Gretzky. That's who he is. So if he don't get in the first time, then what are we doing? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. So agreed. I don't know. I mean, this is, it was kind of crazy when I first saw it, but again, I think that has to do with just the assholeness of Bill Belichick and the whole cheating part. Yeah. He'll get in next year.
There's some voters on there that are bitter for sure.
Yeah, but, like Bill Polian hated him because that was his rival when he was with the Colts, and he was always shoving it up. Bill Belichick was always shoving it up Bill Polian's ass. Pause. Right. So that's another one he was part of the committee, and he said, which I think he's a liar, but anyways. So, but he'll get in next year. He'll get in next year. He'll get his day, I guess. Now,
when is Tom Brady up for it? Next year?
Well, I think it's 5 years. I think it's 5 years. Yeah.
When did he retire?
He retired at the end of 22. So 3, 4, 5. So I think he's got to wait 2 more years to get in. Again,
what if the plan was to induct them all together?
Conspiracy theories now?
Conspiracy, bro.
Conspiracy theories, bro. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I mean, we'll see. But like I said, next year he'll definitely get in.
Yeah.
I think. Sure. Now, if he doesn't get in next year, then it's like, oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
What's really going on? But hey, real quick, I did want to touch on the Malik Willis to Miami shit a little bit, because there is rumors barking up, and a lot of people are out there, that's what they're like. Oh, Malik Willis to Miami. My thought on it is I wouldn't waste a lot of money on that. You're not a quarterback away. I don't know how you feel about that. An outsider looking in from the Miami Dolphins point of view, but I wouldn't waste more than 10, 11 mil on me, and he's gonna command more than that. I wouldn't do it because
you're gonna have to forgive me. I'm brain farting here. Who the fuck is Malik Willis?
Malik Willis, no, and that's okay, because Malik Willis was nobody until last year. So Malik Willis was the backup for Green Bay. So when Jordan Love got hurt, he played a couple games and he played well. So down here, obviously they're connecting the ties, Green Bay to Malik.
Y'all are on a rebuild, bro. Y'all are on a rebuild.
Yeah, right, exactly.
You keep Tua for this next year, and then you look towards the 20.
We can't keep Tua. We can't keep Tua.
You can't get rid of him. The dead money is too much.
You have to.
You cannot.
It's gonna be too toxic in that locker room, man.
Okay, so bench his ass.
You can't, but he's still in the locker room.
Who cares?
What are you gonna tell him? Go home? Go home?
Yeah. Bro, listen, I don't know. This next year for 2026 is a bridge year. It's where y'all got to get rid of shit. You're in a rebuild, and you're looking towards 2027 because that quarterback class, that draft class, is nuts.
Right,
and that's what you're looking for. You're not trying to get your quarterback now.
Exactly. So paying Malik Willis because he's going to be a hot commodity, in the league because again he's proved himself that he's competent. Yeah, like he's going to be kind of like a Sam Darnold kind of thing. Like, sure, because he failed in Tennessee. It's gonna be one of those things. But because a lot of Dolphin fans have asked me like, oh, what do you think about Malik Willis? And I tell them, I go, bro, we shouldn't be looking for a quarterback. Let's build our team. Let's build the culture. Let's build the team. Let's build the trenches. Forget about a quarterback right now. Forget about it. We're going to be in cap hell next year. We're not going to the playoffs. It's a rebuilding year, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
And, but don't pay. You're going to pay Malik Willis fucking $30 million a year for what? To lose?
That's a dumb move.
Yeah, it would be a dumb move. Now, if you get him on the cheap, okay, all right, fuck it. Yeah, we'll take a flyer. We'll take a flyer. But he's gonna be like in command. And when I say command, not like top dollar, but you know what I mean, like in command of like a fringe starter type thing, So I just wanted to touch on that. Shit, you didn't even know who he was. You were like, who? Who's it?
Yeah.
Who he played for?
I'm like, who? I'm like, I don't. Who the fuck is Malik Willis?
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Sounded like a basketball player.
Oh man, so yeah, bro. Hey, listen, Super Bowl Eve.
Yep. Let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens, brother. I like I said, real quick, we'll say our predictions. Again, we already said it, but I would say I'll say 35-13 because they're gonna score some garbage points at the end.
Yeah, and I got it 37-14. Like essentially, it's a blowout.
Same, it's gonna be a blowout. Drake May is gonna be under duress a lot. By the way, you know that he's fumbled like 8 times this postseason.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's a problem. And his shoulder
fumbling with this defense.
No, and his shoulder is not 100% either. But we'll see what happens.
Foxborough fans,
the Foxborough Patriots.
The Foxborough Patriots.
So brother. I mean, it's it's going to be interesting. Oh, and real quick, just to because we talk all ball here. The U did wrap up the whole Mensa thing. We got him for those who don't know. I did want to touch on that. We stole the wide receiver too. His top receiver, Mario Cristobal, went into Duke University with a gun and said, "Yo, give me your quarterback and give me your wide receiver."
Yep.
There was a lot of crazy. There was a lot of things that went on legally. But they settled out of court, and bro, it's crazy because as soon as they settled out of court, Mensa was already in Coral Gables. I think he was just like in a hotel waiting until it got settled, and bro, within they went to Prime 112. Yeah, Malachi Tony, Edgerrin James, and that's when he's like, all right, that's it, it's signed. So I'm happy because we got our quarterback, and I will say this, Kane, don't let me down next year because this is kind of like, I'm not gonna say national championship or bust because it's kind of hard to get there and things happen.
No, it is. But
I will say Final Four or bust. Final Four or bust.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's national championship. It's national championship or bust because you made it when you weren't supposed to, and now you had and now you made headlines with this whole fucking lawsuit shit and going to go get this guy. Y'all made it a big deal. It's national championship or bust.
All right, that's fair. I'll take that. I mean, I will say
that it's a good pickup for y'all. It's a good pickup in the fact that his wide receiver that he's comfortable with, came with,
and he's got Malachi Tony. He's got Malachi Tony,
and you still got Malachi Tony. You already know where the concern's at.
Where's the concern?
Defense.
Yeah, I'm not too concerned about that, and I'm going to tell you why real quick.
Y'all got another Bain and Mesidor somewhere?
We picked up homeboy Damian Wilson, I think his name is, from Missouri, an edge.
Oh, so he's Bain?
I'm not saying he's Bain, but what you're not. We had Lightfoot, and we had other people that are coming Whoa, pause. Okay. That are, you know, are they Bain and Mesut or no? Is there going to be a slight drop off in the defensive line? Yeah, of course. I mean, you're losing generational players in the collegiate level. Yeah, I get that. But we got dogs on that line. I'm really not worried about. I'm not worried about that.
Really all right, not. Well, we'll bookmark that and then we'll come back to it because I'm concerned for y'all's defense.
Nah, you know what and it's funny. What I'm a little concerned about is actually the offensive line because we lost 4 of our 5 starters to the NFL. So, but here's the thing.
Hey, but y'all got it. But y'all doing Miami things. Y'all got a quarterback and a wide receiver.
No. Right. Hold on. No. But hold on. Here's the thing.
It's a Miami culture thing, Shawty. Oh, wait, y'all don't say Shawty. That's
we don't. No. We don't. I think
that's like
Shawty.
Atlanta or something.
That's Atlanta. But here's the thing, though. Are you really not going to trust a Mario Cristobal driven team on the O line? That's what he does. That's his bread and butter. So I am worried about it. Ironically, but. I think.
Well, time will tell. Time will tell. There's still a lot. There's still the whole offseason, all this shit.
And we'll figure all that shit out. The defense, I'm not worried about. We picked up a lot of dogs in the transfer portal, and we got our quarterback. I personally think that he's more Cam Ward than Carson Beck. So,
Miami Hurricanes, the university that does not develop quarterbacks.
Hey, listen, dog. When you can just flash some money and get them, who cares? Who cares, man? Hey, it's worked out the last 3 years. You know,
what's worked out?
Was Cam Ward not a fucking? Did we not make him the number 1 draft pick in the NFL? Did we not?
What does that do for your team? What does that do for the Hurricanes?
Okay, no. But what I'm saying is that it's worked out in the terms of it's worked. Okay, the last 3 years we've been to a national championship, right? Have we not? We have been to a national championship, like. So I get what you're saying, like this plucking quarterbacks and not the – yeah, but it's been working, and it's going to work for the 3rd straight year. It's going to work for the 3rd straight year because I'm telling you right now, Mensa in this offense, we're going to be the number 1 offense in the nation. Like, I mean, it's right in front of your face. It's right in front of your face. You got Mensa.
The number 1 offense in the nation?
Yes. I mean, Paul, we were the number 1 offense with Cam Ward. We were the number 1 offense with Cam Ward. And Cam Ward did not have any of these weapons, and he didn't have nearly as close to the defense that we have now. We're going to be the number 1 offense in the
There's probably a couple boys down in the 512, which is Austin, Texas, that might have something to say about that. But we'll touch on that on another time.
You know what? Listen, we'll make a friendly bet, a steak dinner. Right. How about this?
All right. I love me a good old steak dinner, boy.
We'll do a steak dinner, 32 ounce, 48, 70, whatever steak you want.
Yeah.
We will be a better offense than the University of Texas.
And this is the end of the regular season?
Yeah. Regular season.
All right.
We will be the number. Wait, hold on. You think you guys are going to be the number 1 offense over UM? Really?
Bro, listen,
you're way better quarterback than Arch Manning.
Bull fucking shit.
Okay. All right.
Bullshit.
You don't think so?
No.
Okay.
At all.
Okay.
And it's a landslide.
What the fuck?
Not even close. You're talking about a quarterback that played at Duke.
It doesn't matter, man.
It does matter.
Josh Allen played at fucking Wyoming. It doesn't matter where you play at. But you're going to see
matter because we're not talking about college Josh Allen. You're referring to Josh Allen's accolades in the NFL. It's 2 different things. That's like saying Pat Mahomes was a great quarterback in Texas Tech. No, he wasn't.
He was a great quarterback.
No, the fuck he wasn't.
Okay. All right.
No, he was not.
Look.
What's the bet? Run it.
No, bro. Run it. Listen, Darian Mensah, again, I am not going to lie. I don't watch much Duke Duke football. So I didn't watch much of him. I knew about him, but now he's a Cane. So I started doing, putting up the film, doing some shit, doing some research. Homeboy is a great passer. He's a great
against which defenses?
Huh?
Against which defenses?
The same defenses Miami went against. ACC, no?
Oh, no. Good old Carson Beck, right? Great fucking quarterback.
Listen,
who's played against harder defenses, Arch Manning or Mensa?
No, yeah, obviously, right now, yeah, Arch.
Yeah, just leave it there.
Okay, but no, we're not going to just leave it there. Okay, Carson Beck played against harder defense. Is Mensa a better quarterback than Beck? Duh. Like, that's not even a question. I think you got to watch watch Mensa's film. That's the problem. You haven't seen homeboy play.
He's not my quarterback.
No, okay, that's fine. Okay, so
but y'all not gonna have a number one. Y'all not gonna have a number one offense. Or what did you say?
But you think you guys are? No, I'm just asking. Do you think another team will, or you think you guys will?
Brother,
asking for a friend. Asking for a friend.
Brother, listen. We'll tell your friend. Tell your friend that absolutely this offense is going to be top notch.
No. Okay, that's fine. Top notch. I get that. You think that Texas is going to be number one offense?
I think
you're pushing back on me, and you brought up Texas.
I don't know. I'll say I'll put it like this. I don't know. We'll be number one. We'll be better than Miami.
Okay. And I don't think you will, because I think we're going to be number one, and you can't get better than number one. There's, I guess you could be number 0.
Oh, okay.
There isn't. Right. So.
All right. Well,
like I'm not saying, and when I say this, I'm not saying.
But you are saying it.
No, but what I'm saying is that. Hold on, let me finish. What I'm saying is that I'm not saying, just because you have the number one offense, you're going to win the national championship. No, but with all the weapons that we've accumulated, along with Barkay, which is his wide receiver, we picked up Mensa, which is light years ahead of Carson Beck. If we had Mensa playing against Indiana, we win that national championship. That's not even a doubt in my mind. Mark Fletcher's coming back. Our whole running back room. Like, we picked up a tight end that's better than the tight end that we had.
All right.
Like, we're going to score 40-plus points a game. That's what's going to happen.
Yes, absolutely. I'm not disagreeing with that because y'all schedule is ass. But I mean, hey, that might be where the kind of caveat is, where y'all do beat Texas in being a higher scoring offense because y'all not playing nobody. So that could be that could be where the scale kind of tips over there, but. It is what it is.
That is true. I didn't think about that. So, but we still got the dinner bet. I don't care.
Yeah, that's fine. Because listen, at the end of the day, I know we have our teams, but at the end of the day, I know that you and I both have our eyeballs, and we'll be able to tell.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, but I think that even if they had the hardest schedule in the nation, I still think they'll have the number one offense. I just do. I got that much confidence.
Well, we're gonna have, time will tell, and we're gonna have to come back to that one.
But yeah, hey guys, that was your little college rant. I got this guy heated. Now he's gonna have to have a Lone Star after this one. So
yeah, I'm about to go get me a 6-pack. But anyways, we'll call it a day there. Y'all let us know what y'all think. And
again, this was obviously heavy Super Bowl talk. You guys out there, enjoy the Super Bowl. Don't drink and drive. Get an Uber. It ain't worth it.
Yep.
So yeah, everybody enjoy the Super Bowl. Seahawks, I'm going for them. I also think it's going to be a demolition, but we'll see, brother. We'll see.
Yeah, and with that being said, we'll catch y'all down the road. Appreciate y'all stopping by.
Catch you down the road, man. Love y'all.